We're live. We're live. Sorry. We're live. Oh, I was just getting a message too, so that's why. Okay, let me just... Hello, my friends. Let me just write somebody back here real quick. Okay. Teresa, I got your message if you're watching. And we can chat on Messenger just after the video, because otherwise I think it'll kick me off. So, yeah. Hang on one sec. Okay. And then let me get over to my main page here. And reload. Oh, not even centered. Look at that. That's why we have to see what it looks like. There we go. Okay. I think we're good. Alrighty. So, let me see if I can get actually to be able to see comments today. Okay. Yes, I can. Hello, Diane. Hello. And Charlotte. And hi, Veronica. You guys, I've got so much fun stuff to show you. Oh, like, there's probably more, but this will have to do for today. And I'm going to tell you guys about my conference call yesterday. So there is some fun stuff going on. I'm going to give us just a few more minutes and let people log in. And then we will get rolling. Okay. Alrighty, so here's the thing. Oh, let me go grab one more thing. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so we've got... Oh, Renee, you guys are sick. Oh, that sucks. Sorry. I got your message, Renee, and so I will either try to call you first thing in the morning, if that works for you, or I guess you tell me when would be a good time, and we can figure it out, okay, so that we can chit-chat and catch up, because I know things have been busy. So, okay, you guys, we have the new Memory Box holiday release. We have some Tim Holtz stuff in stock to show you. And I have, a couple other things, I think. So, and then I'm going to tell you about my meeting yesterday, okay? Hi, Susan. Hi, Jan. Thanks for joining us, guys. Okay, so here's the deal. We're going to go through these for the Memory Box new release. But first, I want to give you guys an update. So last night, I sent out a classes newsletter, and you're probably like, what is this? We haven't heard from you in a long time. And it's because I was so far behind, but I'm really, really trying to get caught up on things. So the classes newsletter had Colleen's new class in it, which I grabbed the cards just so I could show you. I think I showed you guys these last week, so I'm just going to kind of show them to you quickly, okay? because there are 6 cards. The class kit is $28. There are 4 videos to help you through it. And you guys, we have less than a third of the kits left, and she made extras this time. So if you were thinking about this one, don't delay, because she isn't going to make any more once these are gone. So a handful of them left, and so I wanted to make sure you guys got a heads up. $28. This kit is called Follow the Leaves, and it is really, really fun. There's lots of cool things to do in this kit, okay? That was in the newsletter, the class's newsletter last night. And then also the class's newsletter last night had the garden gnome kits. I found a couple more. So what this one is, I think it explains it pretty well in the newsletter, but it's the garden gnomes topper, and then you get the adhesive, the matting rectangles. Those ones are cut to size. You get the card bases, and it's 10 of each, because this whole kit makes 10. And then you get full sheets of foil cardstock that I picked that matches the gnomes, okay? So what I normally do with the Bonanza ones is you either get a die cut, a die, or I do the die cutting of the sentiments, and same with the embossing on the embossing panel. For this one, I ran out of time, so I just did the basic. That's why it's all you need to make 10 cards for only $20. You'll use your own dies, and you'll use your own embossing folders, okay? So a couple of those still in stock just because I found some more. Now, this is the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about, because it's really, really important from the class's newsletter. The Annette Green Day by Day Christmas class, okay? My first shipment that I ordered is already sold. They're all gone. The next, so I put through another order this afternoon, and I talked to Elizabeth Crafts. They are very low on kits. So with this order that I just put through, that may be all I could get. I don't know. But if you want to do the Annette Green Day by Day December planner class, where you get all of that stuff, you want to sign up very, very soon. So just a reminder that, as with all of the classes, you're not registered until you're paid. So either use the PayPal links that were in yesterday's newsletter. They are posted on Facebook, so you could go pay that way too if you wanted to, or stop by the store or call or something tomorrow. Just don't dilly-dally, because this one has this beautiful limited edition red sidekick sized planner. Now, the one she did in the summer had a limited edition red planner as well. Those are gone, okay? The only way to get them is in the class. That one was a full-size one. This one's the sidekick one. So I just don't want you guys to miss out, because they're going through the kits at Elizabeth Crafts very, very quickly. And when they run out of these, if they do make more, I don't know if they even have the stuff to make more, but most likely it'll be a different color planner. So if you want that red one, which is stunning for your Christmas day by day, you'll definitely want to make sure to get registered for that. Okay, and then Diane, oh, hi Judy. Diane, when you say the easy 3D gnomes, is it you want the garden gnome kit? Is that what you wanted? I just want to clarify so that we grab you the right thing. Okay, so that is the most important. Also, the one summer kit that I had in the newsletter yesterday is gone. That one got spoken for. So definitely decide quickly on the Annette Green planner class. And we have some garden gnome kits left, and decide quickly on Colleen's fall class, because those are all going very fast. Now, okay, my friends, are you ready? I am so excited. This is what my meeting was about yesterday. Now, I really should have some pearls and white gloves, but I don't, okay? We're introducing the Better Press Society. And Oh, it doesn't show up. Yeah, it's not a great printed logo because I did it like 3 minutes before the video, but just fine. So what this is, let me grab a pen, perhaps. I am in a paper store and I don't have a pen. Oh, I've got a purple one. Okay, so let's talk about what this is. This is for Better Press fans. This is going to be a monthly club where and it goes from January to June. Okay, they've just set it up for 6 months, and if it's popular and people want to keep going, then it'll keep going. Okay, so January through June of, hard to believe that we're saying that, 2024. Every month you are going to get a completely exclusive Better Press plate. There's going to be a Facebook group with all kinds of inspiration. There's going to be some, like, tutorials or classes or demos or something, something to that effect. Lots of sharing, because everybody who's in this will have the same plates to work with. So you'll get lots of great ideas. And it is, you guys are going to love this. Okay. So the value of the plate subscription is $30, but when you become a member of the Better Press Society, it is only $24.99. Now, here's the thing. This is only available at independent stores. So you cannot buy this through Spellbinders. You have to buy it through us, or, a store that's actually participating. So not all the independents will participate, but we are going to, because I am so excited. They did this for us to be able to offer to you guys. And it is such a great opportunity. So exclusive Better Press plates. Okay. So if you haven't gotten on the Better Press bandwagon yet and you need some more information, we can chit chat. I do believe I have one machine in with more on the way, but the Better Press, if you aren't familiar with it, it's a new system from Spellbinders. So like the hot foiling, the glimmering, Spellbinders came out with that, and they were kind of the pioneers on that one, right? Kind of the pioneers. They made it really pretty mainstream. And then recently, as in this only launched this year, they came out with the Better Press. And what it is it's an additional thing that you get to use with your die cut machine. So your Big Shot, your Sizzix Platinum, that kind of thing. And the machine itself is $79.99, so it's not outrageous. It's basically just a little bit of a different sandwich that'll go through your machine. And then you have these plates, and you ink the plates, and when you press them through, it's like a letterpress effect with amazing, beautiful detail. And it is so easy. So the reason it's called Better Press is because it's an ink-based letterpress system. Now, if you've ever tried letterpress before this one, it was like a paint situation, and you had to like brayer on the paint, and it could get everywhere. It was super fun, but it was a little bit messy. This one, you're pretty much an expert almost right out of the box. The learning curve is next to zero. It's so easy. So, and I do have a little bit more information to send out to you guys, but I wanted to be sure to tell you about this. So this is the deal. This is going to start in January, okay? October, I think it's 7th or 8th. I'm going to write 7th just in case, okay? I have to have numbers. Now, the way that this works is we as a store are going to commit to a certain number of these Better Press plates. We can't change it. We can't go higher. We can't go lower, okay? We get what we get, and that's it. We can change it again in July. So, if you want to be a member of the Better Press Society, which is going to be fun, what you'll want to do is you'll want to let me know so I can get you on the list, but I just The only caveat, you guys, is that it is a 6-month commitment. So if you're in for 6 months. But the good news is at that price, it's barely, for something exciting to look forward to every month, that is a great value. Okay. So we will put you on the reservation list so that you could be in the Better Press Society through the store. And then it will be one a month. If it's popular, we'll continue it. But in July, then you could decide if you wanted to keep going or not. But this is going to be super, super, super fun. I am so excited. So that's what our meeting was about. Now, October 7th is the day that I have to turn in my numbers. So some of the questions will be, can I get the limited edition plate even if I don't commit to the whole 6 months? So the question, the reality of this program is that let's say we have 22 people that want to join the Better Press Society and do this monthly program. Okay. As a store, maybe I just say, okay, send me 25. That means I have 3 extras. But also, with those 3 extras, every single month I'll get 25. But if somebody comes to me in February and says, oh my God, my friend is in this, I want to be in it too, and now she signs up, now I have 23, I have less. So, yes, they will, Charlotte. Yep, they'll come here. So what that means is, while I may have some extras for the store, I can't guarantee it. Okay. And there may be a time where I can order some extras in for us if need be, but it won't be until late in the month. Like basically if a different store couldn't pick up their order or something. I don't know. Anyway, so the only way really to guarantee yourself a spot and your limited edition dies is to sign up for this program. But I've seen the January one, gorgeous. And the designer who does most of the Better Press, her name's Josie. She's already designing stuff, and it's great, great stuff. They haven't shown us the other ones, but that's what they told us. So, and Spellbinders does quality stuff. You guys are pretty aware of that. So, anyways, I will send out more information in email. Now, mind you, I have some information. I don't have a ton of information yet because we're like in September and it's going to start in January. However, you may just have to take a leap of faith. If you like the Better Press, like Charlotte does, if you love the Better Press, like Charlotte does, this is going to be one of those things that for $24.99, you're like, okay, you know what? I'm in for 6 months. It isn't that big of a commitment as far as commitments go, right? So that's what our meeting was about yesterday. And because of the super, super limited nature of this and the very short window we have to figure out how many we as a store are going to want, oh, Crystal, that's a good question. Maybe I need to do another demo for you guys. Thing is my Better Press plate that we used for the demo, I ended up selling it to somebody because we were waiting for machines when they had a stock issue and they wanted to get started. So I don't actually have a machine pulled at the moment, but I will see what I can do because I think we can get something demoed for you guys so that you can understand this just a little bit better because it is really, really, really easy. Okay, so more information will be coming about this. Keep this in mind because it's going to be fun. And we're going to talk about it all next year, especially depending on how many of you guys are as excited about it as I am. Because, so fun, right? Okay, so that was yesterday's call that I promised I would tell you guys about. And I did. And I didn't forget, which is in and of itself remarkable. Okay. Alrighty. Now, let's see. Let's talk about Memory Box. Memory Box just released their holiday line. Okay, there's so much good stuff in here. And Dave sent me some fantastic cards, which I cannot wait to show you guys, but I have to show you my very favorite one first because I don't know. I just don't know. I don't always know what he's going to send me, but this one. So let me grab these. This is for the dog lovers. Now, you guys know, I mean, Oliver is my little superstar, but as you know from the video yesterday, I'm pretty much just all around an animal snuggler in general. If they'll let me snuggle them, I will probably snuggle them back. So when I saw this sentiment for pet people, oh, Susan, maybe. Did you get more kitties? Were there kitties in there? In the memory box? Okay. Susan, I'm putting another order in tonight once I have an idea, because there were a couple things that I forgot to order. And so depending on how popular some of these ones are with requests, we have, I will put that order in. Could you just write that down for me? Was it called, I think, baby kittens, maybe? Something like that. Okay. Peace, love, and belly rubs. I have never seen this die before. I think it's fabulous for the holidays for dog people. If you are a dog person and you want to make, quite frankly, the cutest holiday card ever, this is what you need. So we've got peace, love, and belly rubs. And you guys, this is, oh, could you bring me the wood grain cardstocks too, please? Thank you. So this is just cut out of the black glossy paper with adhesive on the back. And then a few of those little hearts are cut out of red glitter. And look at this. You guys, $7.99. $7.99. And then, thanks, Bubs. Probably. Okay. And then we have the little holiday, what are these called? Playful Pups. So you've got, you know, your two little styles of dogs here. I guess the Corgi and maybe I don't know, a terrier? I don't know. But you've got the antlers too, you guys. And those could be put on other animals as well, right? Because they're separate. So $9.99 on Playful Pups. Great value. And then look at this adorable little critter. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one is called the Holiday Corgi. Look at that in the sweater. Oh, I just love dressed up animals. $9.99 on the Holiday Corgi, and you get more of those little reindeers. I mean, seriously, so cute. Okay, and then what I also wanted to tell you guys is, because a lot of the samples this time use this stunning wood grain paper from Dave. Now, you could use your embossing folders, but with this wood grain paper, one of the things that's fabulous is that it is not really, really dimensional, but it is dimensional enough that when you put that ink over the top, you still keep that texture and that dimension, and you get like the inked details, but it really isn't nearly as puffy as a 3D embossing folder. So what we have in stock, and you may have to ask us because we haven't quite figured out where these are going to go in the store, okay? There are 3 colors, and I don't always have all 3 colors in stock, but there is a craft, and they're an 8.5 by 11, and they're $1, okay? We have craft, we have ivory, and then we have white. So all 3 of those colors. This one was done in craft, and my guess is, yep, this one is done in ivory, okay? So it's good to have all three because it kind of depends on how your color scheme is going to work out. And then I think that Merry Christmas is one that I thought we were getting, but I maybe didn't order it because I ordered a couple others. Okay, so let me set these guys off to the side, and then I will continue to show you more awesomeness, and we'll just kind of go back and forth. All right, so this one. So Joan, who usually watches this later, she was in today and we showed her this one because this is maybe one of the best hummingbird dies that I've seen. It's called Layered Hummingbird, $7.99. Okay, this is it. The detail that you get out of those layering details means you can just do the one layer in the color you need it, and then you layer it. So you don't really have to do the watercoloring where the colors can mix and match and all that stuff if you don't want to, okay? But it's beautiful, and it actually looks like a little hummingbird. So let me zoom in so that you guys can see this one. For the price, you cannot beat that. Now, then on this stunning little card, they put it with the wood grain birdhouse. Okay, so this one is, you could, I think, let me just see here. Yeah. Okay, you guys can add the snowy roof or you don't have to. So you really can make it like any season for this one. You have the trim, but also this extra piece can go on here if you want to build it up to give it just a little bit more dimension. Okay, $15.50 on the birdhouse. Now, Joan, when she was in here, told me that hummingbirds don't actually live in birdhouses. But the card is really pretty. So, you know, I wouldn't have known that, but she's much more knowledgeable about, you know, those gardening things than I am. But there are other birds in here that we will go through, okay, as we go along. But actually, let me grab one other thing while I've got this one. That beautiful little branchy set and this one. Okay, so this is called Classic Pine Needles Sprig. And you get a couple of different pine needles, and that's what they used down here on the bottom in a couple different greens, just to give the feeling, right, that you're in sort of a bushy little branchy type thing. $11.99 on that one. And then this one, which is so stunning with the watercolors, like how he did it, oh, so gorgeous, is $12.99. I mean, these dies are a fantastic price. They are absolutely gorgeous and really easy to kind of see what to do with them, and then you can go crazy. Okay, so that's that particular card. Now, let me see. I do have some other cards that I'll probably show you just out of, you know, to show you stuff, but this was the other one that I wanted to show you guys. Now, I didn't get any embossing folders in this order, but I'm kind of wondering, there might have been a new embossing folder. Could you log in and see if there was a new embossing folder that I just missed ordering? Pretty please? Memory box. Okay, and then check this out, you guys. Oh, man. Okay, so this is the new Cardinal. And it has been a long time since I have seen a Cardinal that fantastic. So it's called the Layered Cardinal. And just, Cardinals are so popular at Christmas time. And I know when we get stuff in with Cardinals, it really speaks to people. But there just isn't that many Cardinal things out there. So this bird is a great size, right? And $11.50. Is it only one or is it two? Does it have kind of an open spot in the middle?
That's the corner. Corner.
As an embossing folder?
Yeah.
Okay, there's two samples here that he sent me with embossing folders.
See, one big flower, big poinsettia, and then one that has an open space in the middle.
Both of those are new?
You have but I don't know. I can't tell.
Okay. Well, I'll show you guys and then you guys can let me know. Anyways, so this one, it has a different, like a foliage embossing folder on the back. And my guess is like he brushed kind of a golden watercolor over the top or something. I think these berries I don't think I've seen those in here either. I really thought I ordered everything, so I'm kind of wondering if some stuff might have been delayed. But I'll go back and look because I think those berries, now that we see them with the cardinal, gorgeous, right? But that cardinal, is it a boy? Is it a girl? I don't know. $11.50. That one is going to be a winner. I love it. And then, of course, I had to get the Joy because this Joy is just, it's a nice size. The bird can sit on it, but it is, it's a little bit different because it has that kind of layered factor. So you have the two different dies. So this one is going to be just the background and then this one is the top. So you don't have to worry necessarily about like doing inlays if you don't want to, okay? So if you wanted to do inlays, you could just cut this pink layer basically, and the pieces that fall out of it can go back in if you cut them in a different color. But you know, you don't have to necessarily because you can just do it with the base piece. And then Brilliant Joy, this one is $10.99. And then we have, okay, so I don't have samples of all of these other ones that I'm going to show you guys, but in the lookbook, they definitely have samples of a lot of these, and I can send that out or post it to Facebook if you guys want. Okay. So this is the one right here. This little beauty. This is the bundled up bird. This is the one I thought was in my box for sure and isn't. So this is one of the ones that's going to get ordered tonight. Could you tell me on this bundled bird how much he will be? It's this bird with the hat and the scarf. Thank you. But what we do have from this one is the nest. And there's some really great samples with this other. We have a pair of chickadees. Let me see those guys. We have these guys as well, and they fit perfect in this bird's nest. Now, this bird's nest is one that is actually very different than a lot that are out there because you get so many different pieces, right? What is it, 3 dies? Does it tell me how many dies? It's nice when it tells me how many dies, but no, but I think 3 dies, or maybe they're all connected. I'm not sure. But so what that does is that allows you to do different colors, but also build up your bird's nest so it actually looks like a bird's nest. And then you can tuck the birds in there. You could tuck the cardinal in. You could probably tuck the hummingbird in, and maybe somebody who knows more about hummingbirds than me would know if that was a more appropriate housing situation. But $11.99 on that really, really cool bird's nest. Okay, and then the nestled chickadees. These ones are fantastic too because I'm really digging that we're having so many options with... Can you check this one? Nestled chickadees? Yeah. I just want to make sure that that price is right.
Oh, yeah. There's like 2 of them in there. How big are they? That one was $20.
Okay. That's probably why then. No. I might check with him on this one. Because he's got, what, $19? Yeah. But it doesn't seem like it fits with the rest of it. So I'll check. But it's a really good set of birds. Okay. And then we have, last year we had these pine trees from Memory Box that were really tall and skinny, that had this layered effect on them. And so now, this year, we have a fantastic set of trees that can go as a companion to that set if you have it, but they're going to be just a little bit smaller and you're going to have a grove of trees. Okay. So, it is going to be great for Northwest stuff, not just for the holidays, but also for, Northwest, just creating all the time. If you are making something awesome with Bigfoot, you'll need dies like this. Okay. What was the price on the bundled bird?
Around $20.
This one?
Wig
With the hat. Yeah. And that I would expect. Okay. Hang on one sec, my friend's here. I'm just gonna give me 1 second, because then for the ones that I am missing, I'll just pull it up here. Okay. Okay. So, he is, where is he? There he is. Okay, yeah, so he looks like he'll be $19.99 on the, oh, could you grab me the paper? It seems that I didn't grab those. The 2 new paper pads? Okay. Okay. And then we have 2 new Merry Christmas sentiments. And I don't think I have these guys on any of the cards. But I love these because we've got, thanks, Bubs. We've got 2 fun sentiments. Now, at this time of year, everybody is looking for Merry Christmas sentiments. But these ones have a little bit of personality to them, which I think is fantastic. So, let me just open these up so you guys can see what size, since I don't have any cards made yet. I also need pricing on these 2. It doesn't seem that I have it. On both of the Merry Christmases, there's no price tags on them. Okay. So this one is called Merry Christmas Charmed Script. And so you're going to have your layer, and then you're going to have this one. What's really, really fun about this one, you guys, is you have this little almost like lighted dot on the eye. And just, I know a lot of you guys know this, but I get this question all the time. Memory Box does their packaging so that it is the right price. Or I mean the right size. So, okay, thank you. Okay, so see, it's like the exact size on the packaging that the die cut is. So this will be the size of your sentiment. And this one is $13.99. And you get the 2 pieces. Okay. And then the Merry Christmas Jolly Script. This one is $13.50. So you can see it's still that same size, right? And then, oops, that's the backdrop. Just like that. And then you've got this really fun little piece here. Now, I am looking, and this one is going to be more of a paper piercer's or a paper piecer's dream. But what's really fun is you could, because this one is going to have individual letters, okay? So, a couple things. This one has the words all together. So, if you need to go really quick, this would be a better one to go with because they'll glue down very quick. This one, the letters are all going to be separate. So, you can do multiple colors if you want to, but you will have to place each one separately. However, what that also means is that if you want to use it without the shadow, you can make your sentiment, once you cut out these letters here, you can make your sentiment go any way you want. You can make it go up and down, you can make it go whatever, because all your letters are separate. So they're, while these both are like matted sentiments, you have more freedom with this one, and then this one is easier, okay? So Merry Christmas Charmed script is $13.99, and the Merry Christmas Jolly script is $13.50. Okay. Okay. And we still have more to go through. Can you believe it? All right. So then there's still some more new stuff, and I don't think that I actually have, I don't have samples for some of the rest of these, but I'm going to show them to you because there's still great samples in the lookbook. So this one is Happy Fall. I am always looking for fall word dies, and they're just not that many. So Happy Fall, it is going to be it's a shadow and a sentiment, similar to how the Happy Halloween one was, but it looks like it is all one piece. So the top and the bottom, very easy to glue together because they're all one piece. So this would be where you would, grab your Distress inks and make some really pretty orange colors, or grab those copper foils or something like that. And then this is the Gypsy Oak Leaf die. And look at this, you guys. You have a beautiful detailed background die, okay? And then you have this stunning overlay detailed die. So you have so many choices of things that you can do with this one. It's $17.99. They are a very, very good size. Okay. Now, because of the veins in this one, you can use this one by itself. You can use this one by itself. But I also believe, yes, you can use them together like that. So, in essence, because they put detail on this one as well, and because this one is so beautiful, in essence, you have 3 versions of the leaf this size that you can use and play with, depending on how you want to make your, your backgrounds and things like that work. Okay, so that one's $17.99. That is the Gypsy Oak Leaf. And then the Happy Fall Posh script is $10.99. This is the one that we've had quite a few different sentiments in. Okay, and then we have 3 more dies to show you. This one is the Winter Tree Arch. And the Nested Globes. The Nested Globes, hang on one second, you guys. Hold on, my friends. Hold on. Let me see if this is the same one that I'm thinking of. Yes. Alrighty, because I know a lot of you guys have this already. Okay, remember this card sample? It got a little bit beat up, but so remember this card sample, right? From the Halloween release. And it has this really, really cool gate. So the gate cuts, and then you can open these doors. And while it came out in the Halloween release, it's going to be so great for spring, because you could just change the colors and do flowers and stuff like that. And then there's the Nested Globes dies that perfectly mat this one. So I know that a number of you guys got these already because I know how many we ordered. So the Winter Tree Arch is going to work with the Nested Globes. Now, let me just check something, because this is, I like that idea, Charlotte. It's the birthday present that just keeps on giving, right? Okay, so, yeah, this is what I was hoping for. If you also have the gate, you guys, look at how awesome that's going to be. So that you can actually put the trees behind the gate to give yourself winter scenes. Oh, how excited are we? So much fun. Okay, so the Winter Tree Arch is $13.99. Now, if you didn't get the fancy gate, That one's $18.99. And if you needed the nested globes, that one is $26.99. Okay. And then the last two dies that we have are the poinsettia stem and the vintage lantern. So the vintage lantern is going to be, oh, it's even more detailed than I thought it was too. $9.99, you guys. Can you see? So you get this beautiful outline that cuts, but you also get these other pieces that you can place in front or behind, like that candle, you would put it behind, right? But these other pieces for trim, you'd put them in front to give it the dimension. So lots of ways that this can really, really be cool. $9.99 on that one. And then the poinsettia stem. This one is also going to have some build-a-flower opportunities. So you've got a piece of leaf that has 3, you've got a single leaf, you've got a couple of like greenery leaves, you've got a 2-piece leaf there. That way, when you build it up, it gives you a lot of cool dimension, okay? And it's going to be yay big. How big is yay big? Maybe like 1 finger's tall. I think that's how they measure scotch. But they measure it this way, not this way. Okay, so that's all the dies for, oh, no, just kidding. We had one more. All right, this one's really cool too. I don't have a sample made of this one, but I think it was last year's Christmas or the Christmas before, they came out with these little red, they were layered birds for the winter, and we had the sample where they had the white body and red tops, and they all looked like little Christmas birds. So this is kind of the companion one to that one. This is called Flock of Birds, but you've got birds in motion. So these are some of the best little bird dies on the market that I've seen, because this one and that other set, because you get all of the layers that go on top of the birds, okay, to give them that extra layer of dimension and color. Like when you look at this bird here and you've got the green piece that goes over the body, okay, will I be able to find that piece? I don't know. It's this one. That's your green piece, right? So this one goes over the body, which is probably that piece. But by having the 2 different pieces, he really does look like he's dimensional and in flight. So this one is only $7.99 for the Flock of Birds. Alrighty. Now, let me show you. I'm so excited. So excited. We finally have 2 new paper pads from Memory Box. And you guys, they're gorgeous. So one of the things that Memory Box does with their paper pads that I'm in love with is they do this very elegant gold detail. So there are 24 sheets in each pack. You get 2 of each design. This first one is called Poinsettia Garland. Now, for those of you guys that got the paper from the Magnolia release with all that gorgeous purple, you kind of know where this paper pad is going to go. And I'll tell you, this one is going to be popular because not only do you have beautiful B-sides, the B-sides don't have foil. So if you need a pattern without foil, that's the side you'll choose. But look at that. And because they are a 6x6 pad, everything is sized perfect for making cards. You can still use them in mini albums and, you know, scrapbooks and things like that. But the patterns are, I mean, look at that beautiful paper right there, right? But on the back side, you've got this gorgeous gold detail. So you've got some fall stuff in here too, which is kind of nice to be able to cover multiple seasons. And the best thing is that these guys are only $8.50. So you get a fully foiled pack of paper for only $8.50. I mean, I love the artwork on these poinsettias though. It is just so like watercolory memory boxy. Beautiful. Okay, so that is the Poinsettia Garland. And then we have the Poinsettia Plaid. Now, you're going to have these beautiful plaids with actually really fantastic detail on one side. And then you have the gold on the other. And what I love about, again, about their plaids, we've talked about this before when they come out, is that they do the gold detail so that You see it, but it isn't all you see. Okay, so it is definitely part of the design, but it's not an overpowering part. So hopefully you guys are getting to see. I'm just gonna kind of flip through so you get a whole lot of options or views there of what you can see. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Okay, poinsettia plaid, poinsettia garland, $8.50 on those guys. All right, next up. Oh, nope, I have one more thing. This is a new thing from Memory Box. Now this I am excited about. Look at these cute little packages. Okay, so for my friends who love the look of hot foil but don't actually want to hot foil, okay, we now have, oh, these are even, oh, freaking awesome. Okay, you get 40 of these in here, okay? So they are, can you see, let me, oh, look at that. They are hot foiled, but check this out, friends. Can you see? They're thick. They are thicker than a cardstock. I'm just checking to make sure that as I say that, it's not too stuck together. They are thicker than a cardstock. That is something I did not expect. So you actually get like basically 40 chipboard elements that are foiled in here for $5.50. Now, that being said, let me find the ones. Oh, here's the white one. Okay. So they allow you to add this beautiful little sentiment to your card without it being super overwhelming. It doesn't have to be a big sentiment. You can let all of your artwork and your play shine, and then you still have this little sentiment. And if you're using these foiled papers, it ties it in, okay? So these are the white ones. And let me just put these away. Hang on. Really excited about these. The thickness on these is like, that is a very nice surprise. Because I don't know if that was in the description, but if it was, I certainly did not read it. Okay. But they're like fabulous size. Now, also, if you do want to put those on foam, I highly suggest getting those foam lines, which you see me using all the time. Okay, so that's the white one. And then this is the black one, okay? Look at, I guess I don't have to dump them all out, but look at how beautiful and elegant that is, you guys. Oh my goodness, right? Absolutely gorgeous. Again, nice and thick. And then on the cards, just adds that perfect little spot without being overpowering. So a lot of times we need those small sentiments. Sometimes we need big sentiments. Sometimes we need small sentiments. If only there was a one size fits all, but there isn't. And that's how creativity works. So, okay. Now, there's black and there's white. That's what we have in stock. There is a red one, okay? So I didn't order the red one because I didn't even know what I was ordering. Let's be honest, as you could tell when I opened it. So if you would like the red one, be sure to let me know and I can get it ordered with the order I'm putting through, because then you would have a white, a black, and the red. I just didn't get it because I just wasn't sure. Okay. Now, next up, we have from Spellbinders. We have some more stuff that came in from Spellbinders as well, but we'll cover that maybe tomorrow or another day. That's fall related. But this one, for those of you guys that have been loving the sealed, the wax seal program that they've put out, some of you are really, really into it. And some of you are just loving the florals that come out with that one. Because what's very unique about these is you have this beautiful long stem. So you can create these elegant, gorgeous little bundles of Spellbinders flowers, and you can either seal it with washi like they did on the sample, or you could seal it with a wax seal or a bow or something like that. So this one's $21.99, and you have really nice, gorgeous, elegant dies. And if you look, so see this one here is going to go on top of those guys. So you'll create lots of layered effects, and that's how Spellbinders blooms work. But because there's not as many dies, this one isn't quite as complicated as some of the others have been. Okay. And then, so from Hero Arts, we got in this one layering stencil. More is coming. This just came. It is called the Pop Out Color Layering Pop Out Ornament Stencil. That is a mouthful. Okay, so let me kind of talk you through how this works, because I don't know how well you can see this. Oh yeah, it's showing up. Okay, it's a one stencil price for a layering stencil. And here's why, okay? So see all of this detail right here? So what's going to happen is when you get your stencil, you'll take your X-Acto knife. Don't just pop it out because you don't want to like bend the plastic. Take your X-Acto knife and you cut these little notches where these pieces are held in. Then you pop that out. And then what you're going to do is you're going to ink the background, okay? Then you can pop that piece right back in the stencil so that it holds in place, okay? And it also masks the rest of the outside, and then you'll do your detail layer. You could also do like a gorgeous gold texture paste. I mean, there's so many things that you could do with that. And those two simple steps is how you get the beautiful ornaments. $8.50. I mean, that is great for 6 different layered ornament stencil designs. Wow. Okay, next up. Do you guys remember? Okay. A couple weeks ago, I showed you this stamp set. And this is from the limited edition release of for Creative Expressions for Halloween. And I was so excited by this one. The stock that we had sold out immediately, and everybody was showing discontinued, but I contacted one of my distributors and they did have another order coming. So I was able to snag a few, okay? I love this one because you can take these border stamps and you can, it's kind of from a line that they anticipated to be a create your own washi line. I don't know if people are doing that, but putting these on your envelopes to decorate your envelopes, putting them on the inside of your card just as a little border. You can stamp your own border strips, whatever you want. But this one is back in stock. I only have a handful, but $13.99, you guys. Great price, and they're nice and long. 8 inches, it looks like, according to the packaging at any rate. So if you needed your Halloween one, if you were waiting for this one, or if you missed it because you thought it was all sold out, it is back in. Christine, I feel like the answer is yes. I think that they did. I just need to figure out where I set them. Okay, but I think that they did, and then I'll send you guys an email that's on the list for them. So that Halloween one is here now. Oh, given that this is a new stamp from Simon Hurley. This one is called Floral Borders. Now, while this one was clear, okay, this one is cling rubber, and you have 4 different border stamps. These are fantastic for fall, but they could also be great for Christmas. They could be great for basically anything, because it always depends on the color you stamp them, the color you color them, all that kind of stuff. But they're cling rubber, and you can, now while they're wider than those, right, you absolutely could use these to decorate your envelopes. You absolutely could use these to create your own background strips, or inside your card decorations or something like that. I'm so excited about these. And $19.99 for cling rubber, you get all 4 designs. And they're just beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Okay, now that being said, we also got this one in. Now I only have one of these left. This is a new one from Simon, and I do believe, based on the people that have been in here that I've been chit-chatting with, he did some very cool projects with this already, okay? So this one is called Fall Sampler, and you've got this really cute little ghost and the bats. You've got mix and match words, which are fantastic. Oh, they're fantastic. I love puns. And then you've got all of these beautiful floral pumpkin elements, okay? There's also dies that come with this. Now, when I saw the stamp and I was able to get the stamp in, the die wasn't available at that moment. So I have the dies on order. If you want the die as well, if you want the stamp and die, definitely let me know so that I can get you the parts that you need. But I only have this one left in stock, but I love it. I just think it is so gorgeous. We still have a lot of time left to go for fall. And quite frankly, you know, we still have like a whole month for Halloween too. So $21.99 on this big clear set, and made in the US stamps. So great value. All right, next up we have some Tim Holtz Halloween stamps. So these kind of came out when I was getting really behind, so I did not do a pre-order on these. However, some of you guys did send me in your pre-order emails. So it's kind of late to do the pre-order for the stamps. However, I will do it for the Christmas ones. So if you have, if you know what Christmas ones you want, you can email me a list and you'll still get your special order pricing, okay? But for Halloween, could you bring me something to drink, please? But for Halloween ones, this is what we've got available at the moment, okay? So $24.99, this one is called Foreboding. And while you have this guy and this one that are, you know, pretty specifically Halloween, look at that filigree. I mean, that is good for all year. Thank you. And then you've got the candle, and you've got the splish splash. Splatter, that's what it's called. And then this one is called Sketchy Leaves. Loving it. Loving it. Statement stamps for fall. And look at that detail. And that is the kind of detail that you can get out of rubber stamps. Okay? And rubber stamps, you know, they tend to be kind of the stamper's dream when it comes to like choosing what your stamps are made out of. So this one, oh, none of these are priced. Oh, that one's priced. I need to get prices on these two, please. Okay, so I'll get one on the stamps, and then I'll get one on the leaves, and then on the other one I didn't show you yet either. And so then this one, okay, why? Okay. I'm getting some signals, but I have to learn to decipher them. So this one is called The Obscure. And again, you have a couple of things that are for Halloween specific, but look at how cool this is, you guys. It almost looks like a spider web. However, when you actually like look close, it's kind of spider webby. It's kind of mathy. It is kind of a very cool backdrop. Okay. And then this little weed thingy majig. 20. Did you put price tags on them?
No. Did you need them?
Well, yeah, I got to show them, but
Yeah,
okay. I can show the professor too, because that was a different one, but they'll need a lot of things on the table. Didn't get price tags yet for some reason. Okay, so $24.99 on The Obscure. And then because this sort of came in at some point, it was out of stock. And then when it came in, I think it kind of slipped by me telling you guys. So this was the release before Halloween, I believe. This one is the Inspector, and that alphabet piece right here. This is the one that everybody just went crazy about. But you've got these really cool card pieces over here, a lot of little different ephemera pieces that you can use. So I wanted to let you guys know that one is in stock. That one's $24.99. The sketchy leaves, which I showed you before, that one's $24.99. And then this one is so cute when you see the samples. Like, so freaking cute. And there is one for Christmas as well. I mean, look at that. Look at that guy. Oh my gosh. So, at the owl, oh, $29.99 on this one. This is one of the ones, because of the littler pieces, that he leaves the background in and doesn't pre-weed for you. But, so cute. Okay, and then lastly, whew, there is a lot. Told you it was going to be a day, right? Okay, and then lastly, we have some of the Christmas ideology. Some may have sold out, maybe not. And then more is coming, though, because not all of it was available to ship when I ordered this, okay? So we have this is the 2023 backdrops. And what you get in here is 24 double-sided 6x10 sheets. So you've got all of the images down here, and it's really a unique way, because what he shows you on the package is these are the A sides. Okay, I'll kind of zoom in so you guys can see. And then down here is the B sides. So you actually get to see all of the different papers on the packaging. And that one is $9.99 for the 24 sheets. Then there is the sticker book. Now in Halloween, these sold out super fast, okay? So there's 424 stickers, $6.99, because you get a lot of these little word stickers. You get a number of pages, and they're all different, mind you, I believe, right? Yeah, they're all different, okay? And these are, remember when they came out with these a while ago? They were called like book chat or something like that, because they've all been scanned from books. That's why they're different colors, because they've been scanned from old books, and then they just take the little clippings as if you clipped things out of a book. And then you've got like border stickers that are kind of, decorative washi looking ones. You've got more words in green and red. Okay. So lots of words for basically anything you need to say for your holiday projects. And then we have the Christmas confections. So these candy canes, when they very first came out, were so screaming popular. And they have actually continued to be popular in all of the releases. So this one is a really nice combined pack. You've got red candy canes, you've got peppermints in both green and blue, and then you have peppermint sticks in green. Okay, $8.99 on those, and you get 22 pieces. And then the two that are always the favorites, we have the ephemera pack, 129 pieces of ephemera for $8.99. And as much as they can show everything on the back side, so there's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a lot of this, a lot of that. Lots of pieces in here. Lots of things that you can use for layering and doing stuff. And then this one, look at how puffy this is. It's like jam-packed, right? So what he started doing this year is combining things. And people have been loving it. So this one has the paper dolls and it has the layers. Now, 95 pieces in here. But what you have is, for those of you guys that love the paper dolls, this is what you need. For those of you guys that love the layers, this is what you need. But what's great, for those of you guys that are sort of half and half, right? You have the people and you have the swatches of color that you can layer with the people. So it's all right here. Now, the one piece that we're out of that I've already got on 2 different reorders is the baseboards. I think it's called Baseboards and Transparencies or something like that. So if you watched Tim's video about the snowfall and the sparkle paste, I think that's where he really talked about those baseboard pieces, because there's windows in that one. And if you want a package, 2 packages, 3 packages of those to create your holiday windows, please let me know as soon as possible because they seem to go quickly. And if they sell out, that'll be all she wrote. Okay, so that is everything that I had to show you guys for today. Now, also, I do want to just show you this while I've got it, and then I'm going to do a quick recap. So this white one right here is the folder we were talking about. We think this one is a new one. And it's got kind of this open space in here. This is a 3D one. Usually their embossing folders, I think, are $9.99 off the top of my head. But I didn't necessarily check pricing, but look at how beautiful that is. And then they did come out with a new set of folk birds as well. So any of this stuff that you want, if you need me to put it on the order, let me know. I'll probably get the embossing folders though, because we're always looking for great designs and you can't beat that price. And then this one is the new poinsettia one that's just a floral. But I mean, you guys, is that the easiest Christmas card? Yes, absolutely. Right? You could even add a little alcohol ink on top of that gold foil if you wanted to. So these are the two different embossing folders from Memory Box. And then also from the folk release were these cute little trees. And look at how sweet that is. So you've got kind of the back layer here, and then it's layerable. And then these are a lot of the Memory Box little gems because they do the tiniest little sizes in their sets. So if you want any of those, let me know so I can get them ordered. But now I'm going to do a quick recap. So everybody's got their pens and their pencils or their typing fingers ready to go so that you can take some quick notes as we go through everything because there's a lot, okay? All right, from the top, we have Peace, Love, and Belly Rubs. That one is $7.99. We have the Playful Pups at $9.99. And then we have the Holiday Corgi at $9.99. So this one right here, this one is my favorite because it is so unique. And then we have, I guess I'm going to do this out of order. We have the two paper pads that have the gold detail on them. So Poinsettia Garland, this is the one that has all the florals and things like that, but beautiful florals on the backside. And then we have Poinsettia Plaid, and this has, I mean, plaids are always popular at holidays. This one, you guys, is going to be gorgeous for fall as well because of those colors. And remember, I was talking about there's fall stuff in here too. So we've got Poinsettia Plaid, Poinsettia Garland, $8.50 each for those ones with the gold foil. And then, so much stuff, can you even believe it? Ugh. All right, so we have the Wood Grain Birdhouse at $15.50. And then we have the Layered Hummingbird, yes, at $7.99. We have the Classic Pine Needles Sprig. So just a reminder, that's this card here that we're looking at. So that one's $11.99. And then the Leaf Bunches is $12.99. Okay. The Layered Cardinal, which I'm totally loving as well because, I mean, that bird is dramatic. This one is $11.50. And then the Joy that's also on that card is $10.99. The Bird's Nest is $11.99. This is the one I'm going to check with Dave just to confirm the pricing because it's $19.50. But these are the nestled chickadee duos, and they fit in this nest so well. And then the one that wasn't in my box, but if you want it, is this bundled bird, okay? And he was, I believe, $19.99 off the top of my head. Where are the cats? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where. We just got holiday corgis, I guess. Holiday dogs. And then the Pine Tree Grove, this is that really fun, like skinny, tall, layered tree set. But it goes with the ones that came out last year because these guys are a little bit shorter. Okay, are you snapping at me?
No, no snapping.
Oh, well, you were snapping.
Oh, snapping at myself.
Oh, well, how would I know that?
Because you mind your business over there.
Well, sometimes you snap at me when you need my attention. Like,
That,
yeah. Yeah. All right, back to it. We got Merry Christmas Charmed Script. This one is, let's see, $13.99. This is the one that has that cool little light up looking thing right there. So it'll be really fun with a little jam or something. We've got Merry Christmas Jolly Script. This one is $13.50. The Gypsy Oak Leaves for fall, freaking awesome. These are freaking awesome. $17.99. And then also the Happy Fall Posh Script, which had me quite excited. So that one's $10.99. Because remember, there's that Halloween one that goes with it. And I think there's a number of different word sentiments in this Posh Script line. The Winter Tree Arch. Okay, so the Winter Tree Arch is new. That one is $13.99. But it goes with these guys. So the Nested Globes, which are $26.99. And the Fancy Gate Globe, which is $18.99. So if you already have those, this one will work perfectly with that for a change of season. And remember when we were looking at this card, this guy fits behind this one beautifully. So I love it when we have those kind of options. Okay, and then we have the Vintage Lantern for $9.99. We have the Poinsettia Stem for $11.99. That one has, remember, all the layers in it. And then the Flock of Birds, which I'm totally loving, for $7.99. Great prices on a bunch of this stuff, you guys. Okay, and then just, I'm not going to take these out of the package, but these are brand new from Memory Box, and I'm really, really thrilled to see them, especially when I opened them, because they were way thicker than I thought they were going to be. Fabulous. We have 40 foiled sentiments per package. So we have the white ones, which look like that. We have the black ones, which look like this one. Okay. White and black are in stock, and you get 40 in each package. You get 4 each of the designs listed here. They're all going to say Merry Christmas, just so you know. $5.50, so great value. And then what the ones I didn't get in but can order them if you guys are requesting them is the red ones, and it'll be the same jam. $5.50 for 40 of those. But I think that, I mean, it's so easy. Okay, so that's our Memory Box thing. And then quick reminder from the classes, oops, down it goes. The classes newsletter, I found a couple more of these. So the Garden Gnome Kit for $20. We do have those available. And then Colleen's class has less than a third of the kits left. So if this was one that you wanted, it's going to be super fun to do because there's 4 videos and she's going to teach you some very cool techniques, including how to make this ombre ribbon. So you do 6 cards, $28. Okay. And then I forgot to mention this too, because if you need it, we don't know where these are going to go in the store. So if you need it, you'll want to let me know. This is the wood grain cardstock that Memory Box uses all the time on their card samples. So you can see it's kind of like textured cardstock, like a basil or something, but with a wood grain. So it's got about that thickness of the wood grain. Here's the ivory one. I don't know how well this shows up on the video, but I'm hoping pretty good because it's really awesome. Okay, so those ones are $1 a piece. You've got ivory, craft, and white to choose from. All right, and then the Elizabeth Crafts Annette Green Day by Day December class. My first shipment is already all gone. My second shipment that I just put through this afternoon, if you want it, please don't delay in registering because they're going to go pretty quick too, I'm sure. I tried to order a good number, but if I need to order more, we need to do it quick because they're almost out. Okay. And in the classes newsletter, the summer kit is gone. And then at the very beginning of the video, we talked about the Better Press Society. So more information will come out via the newsletter, but if you want to be a part of this, this is a 6-month commitment, but it's only $24.99, and you're going to get exclusive plates, and it's going to be really fantastic. I'm super, super excited that we get to participate in this. And then, I would say lastly, but we're pretty far from that. This is the fall sampler, $21.99 on the clear set. But it also has dies that I don't have in stock, but can get in stock. I have them coming, okay? Simon has been doing some stuff with that. Absolutely beautiful. This one I'm so excited about for how useful it is. $19.99. You know, the other thing, you guys, like if you were doing, say, an Italy book or something, to me, this looks like one of those patterns that's like yellow and blue on that Italy china from Under the Tuscan Sun kind of a color palette. So I think this one has a lot of options beyond, you know, just what you might think when you look at it first. This one is back in stock. This is the Spooky Borders from Creative Expressions. Not really new, but I was showing it at the same time as that one, and so I wanted to let you guys know it's back in stock. $13.99. This single stencil color layering, $8.50, and you get all of that layering in there. Freaking awesome. The Sealed Christmas Sprigs is the newest addition to the Sealed Sprigs die line that Spellbinders has out. $21.99. Absolutely gorgeous. Really easy to make very eye-catching little bunches. And then the Halloween stamps. This one is Tiny Frights CMS 468. That one's $29.99. Sketchy Leaves CMS 467. That one is $24.99. Foreboding CMS 470, $24.99. And the Obscure CMS 471, $24.99. And then this one, which I just forgot to show you guys ever, I guess, is the Inspector CMS 465. And this one is not a holiday release, not a Halloween release, but it is a very, very cool stamp set. And this alphabet was one that was on lots and lots of samples. Okay, and then lastly, we're in the final stretches here, and then I can say goodnight to you guys. Since I've waffled on for a long time. Ideology confections are $8.99. The sticker book for the holiday is $6.99. The layers and paper dolls, $12.99. Look at my stack is getting taller. It's getting closer to the camera. The ephemera pack is $8.99, and the backdrops is $9.99. And if you are somebody who needs those baseboards, please, please, please let me know so I can make sure we order enough for everybody that needs them. All right, you guys, I have got to sign off because I've gone on long enough. I hope you have a wonderful night, and there is a chance we will go live tomorrow, depending on how the day goes. Okay, so I wish you all a good night, and we will talk to you shortly. Thanks. Bye-bye.